Hi lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup Misfit. Yes, I am in Taylor once again, but she is so cozy, how could I not be? Now for today's video, this is a little bit different. I am asking you guys for some help. So let's just chat about the first part. So I was sitting down the other day and I was writing out last night actually my schedule of my projects and my videos this year. And basically everything from like the middle of the month to the end of the month is spaced out nicely. There's every second day or so I have a video being posted, which I am totally okay with. I absolutely love it actually. I'm like trying to get this channel back to where it was a couple of years ago. Last year everything was crammed pretty much within like the first week, and then I fell off of a couple projects, and then I had a few spread out throughout the middle of the month, and then just a couple like sprinkled in at the end. And I just really wanted to kind of spread it out a lot more evenly this year. And with that, I have space at the beginning of the month for a couple more videos. Now I have shifted a couple dates and a couple videos around, only by like a day or so, like nothing too crazy. The dates that I have set for my projects are pretty much staying the same. There's just like the odd shift here and there. I really didn't have to do much because everything kind of worked out nicely. But it's the beginning of the month where I have some room, and I have room for 2 videos. Now, one of those 2 videos, I have an idea, but we will chat about that in a second. The other one, I need some help because I don't know what to do. If you guys have any suggestions on any type of video that you guys are interested in seeing, please leave some comments and options and opinions down below. I will sort through them and see if there's something that kind of like sparks my interest. I want something that I'm going to be able to keep up on a constant basis. So not necessarily another project, unless some other project happens throughout the year that I'm interested in, then sure, I can maybe, throw it into a date that doesn't have anything set for yet, and I can always make it work. But I don't want to start another project right now. But I want to fill that one spot, that empty spot right now. And I just don't know what to fill it with. I know I had mentioned before that I could do book hauls, and if that's something you guys are interested, I could. I do have a few of the books that I bought at home here, that I bought at work. I'd have to bring them back home, which is fine. But even though they wouldn't be super up to date, I've probably bought enough over the last few months that I could break down the hauls, like break them up into like 12 videos. So I could do it throughout the whole year. I've probably had slightly about that amount of hauls, and I have another couple coming. So I mean, like, even if I did like 2 hauls in one video, a haul here, a smaller one, plus another one over there, like I could probably space them out and fit them into the 1 year, which I would be fine with. I don't think doing a what I'm currently reading is a good idea for me, because I don't think I would have enough content to be able to film something like that, because sometimes I put a book down and it's weeks before I pick it back up. Sometimes I just don't have the time to read, and that's why. Sometimes I'm just not really interested in the book, or it's not grabbing me, so I'm having a hard time with it. Sometimes I go through books rather quickly. It just kind of depends on my mood and when I read. And then also when I'm reading, if it's a series, I have to basically have the whole series before I can even start reading it, because I can't read anything in between. Books that don't necessarily need to be read in order, I still like to kind of read them in order. Sometimes they tie in a little more than they normally would. It's a whole thing with me. I'm a little crazy when it comes to reading my books. So I don't think doing something like that is necessarily sensible for me, and neither is like a to be read list. I know there's a couple of those, but I don't think every book that I've bought is on my TBR. So, I mean, when I do these hauls, you're going to see them all anyways. If I do these hauls, you would see them all anyways. So it kind of defeats the purpose of doing that. And that's not really something that I could probably post on a monthly basis, because again, depending on my reading style at the time, there's a lot of books that I would like to read, but you're probably just going to see them over and over if I don't get to them within that that month, right? So I don't think that that's the best idea for me either. But I don't know where to go with this. I would still like to keep it beauty related. It doesn't have to be. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of like the vlog style videos, even though I did have like a short time span where I thought maybe I could, but I just don't think it would be interesting enough. The only days I have off are Saturdays. So I just don't want to be like jam-packed busy all day on a Saturday just to film some content. Because that's just sometimes all I do is like get ready in the morning, go get coffee, come home, film, do whatever throughout the day. And I'm not always going out. Sometimes I'm staying home. It's winter. I'm not going out too often if I don't have to usually. And then it's like before you know it, I'm going to bed and gotta go to work Sunday morning. So it doesn't really make too much sense unless I film like little clips of each day. But even then, there's nothing like super exciting all of the time going on. So like, what do? I don't know. So I need some ideas. Anything. And I will go through them. And if there's something that sparks some interest, I will take it into consideration, see if it's something that I can work with and that I can get constant monthly videos out for. And if it's something that's going to make me happy, then absolutely, why not go for it? The other thing that I need help with is the second video idea, the space that I have for another video. I know what I want to do. However, what I'm thinking is doing a get ready with me. And I don't do them. I think I've done like 2, maybe 3 at most. I believe they have all been palette bingos, which is what I'm thinking. And where I'm going with this is I'm thinking of alternating. So doing 1 month a general get ready with me, the second month a palette bingo with a get ready with me, the third month go back to a general, and then so on throughout the year. Now, I wouldn't mind doing that. However, I never know what to talk about. So I tend to just ramble. And if you guys have any topics, questions, things that you want me to chat about, leave them down below. I will again go through those, and I am not going to guarantee that everything that is mentioned I will talk on. But if you guys have any questions, or if it's something that I'm comfortable talking about, then sure, I will have a little discussion about it or answer some questions or whatever it is, and do a get ready with me while I'm doing that. So leave those ideas down below as well. As I was saying that, I was thinking too, tag videos I used to do, but I haven't really done them in a while. I also don't really know of any other ones. So tag videos, hauls, collection, declutter, inventory, collabs, any other type of video that's not going to be like a constant monthly type of video, I can still absolutely do and just find a space for them within the days that I don't have anything. So I feel like having 2 more set videos at the beginning of the month would even me out throughout the month. And then those fun extra things that are going to be done like once in a little while, if I have the beginning. I think I'll probably do a collection video this year. I just kind of need to sort a few things out. I want to do my inventory still. I haven't done any of that, so I want to tackle that over the next couple of days. Those videos I will post. I usually try to post them back to back, but depending on when these new videos end up starting, I'm not going to say it's going to be in February, but it might be March or April. Just depends. But then I can kind of start to post those like back to back if I can, if I have the space to, or if I have these new projects going, then I can every second day post one or something like that, or spread it out throughout the month. I don't think I would have enough to spread it out throughout the year, but even if I did, I don't think that's really, for 1, fun, for 2, fair to make you guys have to wait, and 3, my collection's gonna change. I'm probably gonna get rid of stuff. Probably gonna get in new stuff. I've got a palette on its way already to me. So it's like my collection's gonna change. Things are gonna happen, and I don't want to like film all of these collection videos in January or February and then like do one in March, one in April, one in May. Like, it's just not fun. I love to binge these things, so like I'm sure you guys wouldn't want to wait all month long just for another one to come up. Do a blush one here and a bronzer one here and a highlight one there. Like, that's just no fun. So any topics and videos, any topics that you guys would like me to touch on for Get Ready With Me's, please leave those down below. And also any other type of video that you guys would like me to do, something you would like to see. I don't think a Shop My Stash is really for me because I just use what I'm panning all the time. So I don't think putting in a makeup stash, like I just don't really shop my makeup that way, use my makeup that way. So sometimes I don't even use like what I want to use. I just go use something else completely because like I feel like I'm going to use this tomorrow and then I change my mind and I just use something totally different. So like having set makeup in front of me is just not always going to work. So I don't think a Shop My Stash is really for me. I don't know if there's anything that you guys can think of. I don't necessarily want it to be like a panning project, but it can definitely still be beauty related in some sort of way. Let me know what you think below. Like, I know I have rankings coming to mind right now, but I don't know if I want to do that. Or even reviews. I don't know. I just need some help, guys. What do you like to see? If you come up with those ideas and if that's stuff that you like to see, just still throw it down there, please. I would like to just see everything that you guys have in mind, and then I will sort through it. I only need one more video idea, but definitely a lot of topic, at least 12 topics that are going to make me like excited to talk about. But I will definitely go through all of the ideas and see what I can come up with in the end. But I would really like your opinions, your thoughts, your ideas, your input, just to make this still something that you guys would like to see as well. So I think that's all I really wanted to chat about, just help on those two things. And I think I'm just going to end this here before I continue to ramble on about the same thing over and over for another 12 minutes. So I'm just going to leave it here. So that's it. That's all. So I really do appreciate it if you take the time to leave a comment, even if you think about something later and come back and write down one or a second one, third one later on. I would really appreciate it. I do appreciate it. And that is it. When I do kind of have things sorted and figured out and I know what I'm going to do, I will let you guys know. I will come on with a brand new video, which I'm kind of excited about. And just kind of see how this turns out this year. That's all it is. I'm just gonna see how this goes this year. Next year might be completely different. Who knows? But for now, this is what I want to just focus on. So again, I thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys all later. Bye.